Man, what's up, everybody? I'm gonna give everybody a chance to log in, check in, see what everybody on, see if everybody go log in and watch the show today. It's football heads. Y'all with me? It's a new year. We here with 5280 Junior Buffs coach Jazz Grill, the offensive guru. If you're pretty familiar with Trent Seaborn, eighth grade quarterback that won a won a state championship on a powerhouse team in Alabama. Um, I was able fortunate to see Trent play for Coach Jazz and his high powered offense. So we sitting down with Coach Jazz. He go update us on what's going out there in Colorado because he's bringing one of his teams to Big West hospitality. Man, what's up, Coach Jazz? Introduce yourself and run down your resume.
Man, how you doing? It's Coach Jazz, 5280 Junior Buffs. Man, I think this is year 20 for me right now, man, coaching. So getting old.
Man, what that resume look like, Coach? Who you started off coaching with, and what what made you start coaching youth football?
Man, what made me start coaching was I wanted boys, man. Me and my wife was gonna have boys, man, and I was gonna have my own little, NFL players, but we ended up having girls. So she allowed me to start coaching, man, and just giving back to the youth, man. What really made me start coaching was just keeping these dudes out the streets, and I started running across Chip Kelly's offense, bro, about 18 years ago, and I was infatuated with the spread offense. And this is when the spread was just opening up and people didn't know about the inside zone. And, they were scoring 50, 60 points a game, and commentators didn't know what they was running, what the scheme was. And I locked in, man. I really locked in. I started watching YouTube videos. I started really watching Chip Kelly's conferences and everything. And I said, man, if I can bring this to youth football, it'll be unstoppable, man. And a lot of people told me, they said, bro, these kids can't learn that. They're too young. They can't learn. It's too sophisticated. I said, man, you can teach kids anything at a young age, man. And here it is, man, 20 years later.
What's the difference? Like being in Colorado, it's not considered a football hotbed, a football hotspot. So to get a competitive team to come out of Colorado, because as I can remember, I can't remember what year it is because I've been doing this a while, but I remember coming out to Colorado. You bringing me out to Colorado to check y'all out because I was super impressed. I had watched Trent the year before. I forgot who he played for, but they was navy blue and like teal, sky blue. They wore like the Tar Heel colors. Can't remember the exact name, but I saw him that year. So when I saw him with you guys, and I just saw a great relationship between the quarterback and his coach. Like he was an extension of you, and he always was like a super focused talented kid that you just saw something different. Like I remember the Grant Pacers game. Like that was a phenomenal game. And if people could remember that Grant Pacers team was really good.
Yep.
I remember you went out to the Midwest as well with that team, and you like outside of Keith Brookins and his team, like I know for a fact that you guys like really put you know um Colorado on the map.
Appreciate that, man. Now that Grant Pacer game, man, was probably one of my favorite games I've ever coached, man. The environment was crazy. We put 40 points on the Grant Pacers, man. Nobody put 40 points on Grant.
Yeah, I
You know what
remember.
I'm saying? Nobody put 40 points on Grant. And with a couple plays, Trent missed a couple throws, man, and Zay picked us. I think Zay picked us twice, man, and that sealed the game right there, and we lost 49-40. But if we would have won that game, man, we would have went to nationals that year, and we could have played with the Rampage, man, City Life, the Outlaws. Like I played against Kane Archer, like
Yeah,
we
I remember
barely
that
we
game. I
barely lost
remember
to the
that.
Outlaws, man. And we beat the Bad Boys the next day. The next day, you know what I'm saying? And that's when the Bad Boys was hot,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They
So
still are. They still are. They always a force in the Midwest. So, like I said, to see you guys come out there and do what you have to do. So, what's how do you recruit and how do you put teams together in that area? Like, I know it's kind of different. Like, what's your recipe of putting together teams in your area?
It's really hard, bro, because Colorado's a four season sports state. You know, like football's not year round. You know, they go play their basketball in winter, they baseball in spring. They go hoop year round. So football only gets their 3 months, and I don't like that because I'm a football guy. And down south, and just talking with Jason Seaborn and Micah's dad, Terrence, like
Hmm.
they play football year round. Like they got their spring schedule, they're lifting, they're doing
Yeah,
sevens. And that's why the teams down south are so tough, man, because they play football year round.
yeah,
If
facts,
if
facts.
if you're a football guy, you're playing football. You're gonna run track, but you're not doing too much basketball or baseball, or if you
Hmm.
are, it's minimum, but the majority is to football. And that's what I'm doing out here now in Colorado, bro, is doing a spring practice. We'll do spring practice for a month, give them a month off, bro, then we'll get ready for fall. But to go back on your question, it's hard to recruit out here, bro. It's really hard because it's not a football state. They don't love football. They like it.
And I ain't gonna lie, like for people that really don't know about Coach Jazz, like I'm an offensive guy. I'm a quarterback nut. Like I really break down quarterbacks and I pretty much know who all the top quarterbacks are youth wise, despite the other ones that probably play middle school ball. But I have to say Coach Jazz has been the coach of two of the top quarterbacks that I've seen. We had Luke Rubley, who comes from a family of quarterbacks, and um, you guys won the D2 national championship with Luke at quarterback, and Luke was a low key a runner as well. And Luke was, and then if anybody don't know, Luke is one of the top quarterbacks in the class of 2028. And he went head to head with another big name quarterback that was playing for the Old Town Ducks.
Mm.
Um, what's my guy name? Donald Tavern. Donald
Donald,
Tavern
yep.
is a state champion quarterback for Cass Tech. He was throwing the CJ Sattler. I got a chance to see coach play against those guys at AYF in the D2, and he ended up beating those guys. And Old Town Ducks was like a national champion the year before. So I got a chance to see Luke Rubley spin that ball and Coach Jazz do what he do and call the plays and dial it up. So Coach, like, you like the quarterback whisperer over there. So who the next guy in line?
Oh man, I got two right now, but we go get back to that real quick.
Uh-huh.
Everybody in Colorado, bro, they really do not like to give me my credit. Oh, you won a D2 national championship. D2 ain't all that. I said it wasn't no team in Colorado could have went out there and played that team from
Yeah,
Boston. I
Old
think that
Town is a D1
O-
team.
Old Town was cold, but the team we played before them, Springfield, was
Yeah,
cold
Springfield,
too.
Massachusetts. They're always loaded.
Bro,
They had that
both of
big
those
six
teams was
seven lineman.
cold. Both of those teams was cold. That running back Draco they had for Old Town was a
Hmm.
dog.
Yeah, he a linebacker now. He's a linebacker. He played running back too. He's at Brother Rice.
Yeah,
Brother
he was
Rice.
a
He's one of the
dog.
top linebackers.
He was a dog, man. But yeah, I got two kids I'm working with right now, man. This kid named Hunter Hoyt and another kid named Mark, man. And we building right now. Mark's more of a dual threat. Hunter's more of a pocket quarterback, but I think we might be running a two quarterback system this year, man.
Coach, really, Coach? Explain to me. Explain to me your thought process, but I want to know how that's gonna work. Like, is the hot guy gonna get the edge, or
You hit
you
it.
go split up the snaps?
Nah, the hot guy go roll it, man. Because I don't think we can. I don't think you can keep a guy hot by series splitting the series. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. You mess up
That's
that rhythm.
yeah, man. So whoever's rocking and rolling, man, they go, man. They go get the nod, man. Until they ain't rocking and rolling.
And shout out to my guy Cassidy Tanner. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. My guy had an interception in the Super Showcase. He comes down. Shout out to that kid. That kid comes down every year and competes with the best in the country because he's the best in his area. Shout out to you, kid, man. Keep doing what you're doing, and I look forward to seeing what Coach Jazz go do with you.
Man, Cass is a stud, man. You know, they gotta come from a great family, man. They love R&R. They rock with R&R heavy. This is my first year with Cass, you know, and he's an explosive receiver, man. You know, we go they're still 11 and 12, you know, so you still got to coach them up, you know. They still got a lot of learning and stuff to do, but he has a family that wants to learn, you know, and that's what helps is having a family that to support you.
Most definitely, man. Because like that kid, I always remember him. And like when we do our showcase games and stuff like that, it's hard to get snaps. And see, that's what people don't understand. Like when you're in those type of environments, you have to flash. You can't take a back seat to anything because it's only a limited amount of practices in a short time to do
Hmm.
it. So the kids that are able to flash are usually the kids that is going to be able to show up when the lights are the brightest. And some kids may just be adapting to that environment. And like I say, Cassidy had an interception, and every year I saw his game grow. So, for him to come back and know that he played in a big time game where we had some of the best kids in the country every year when we do our thing. What are some other kids on your team that I need to know about? Because I know you're gonna put me up on them anyway.
Man, I got a kid that I'm falling in love with, man. This kid named Brandon. Um, it's hard for me to pronounce his last name, so his dad gonna get mad at me, man. But it's Brandon Jaforia. Brandon Jaforia. I'm gonna put you up on him when we leave, though, man. But he I call him Little Wes Welker, man. He's everywhere he's supposed to be. He got crazy hands, man. He can play in the slot. He can play on the outside. He plays running back, man. He just does everything. And the thing I love about him is he's so coachable, bro. You know, he's so coachable. Um, I got another little kid named Timmy, little running back, who just came off a two-time state championship wrestler, man. That he's showing
Ooh.
flashes right now in practice, man. I got a flurry of receivers, man. A little dude named Juice. He came out to R&R before.
Mhm.
I got another kid named AJ. We're deep at the receiver spot right now, man.
All
So
right, quite naturally, you had
you
Luke
know,
Kuechly and Trent Seymour. They
yeah,
know
man.
those wide receivers gonna get those catches.
You know, I'm gonna throw the football, man. It's hard. It's hard to stop it's hard to stop the pass game in a youth football if you got great concepts and a quarterback that can sling it. It's hard for kids to tackle in space. It's hard for kids to cover in space. So if you rep it and you do it the right way and you run a great system, man, it's hard to stop the passing game.
Man, I noticed that, man, because like I say, I'm an offensive guy. I like good defense, but I'm an offensive guy and I'm a quarterback guy. Contrary to belief, I play running back, but I love quarterback. Like I'm
Hmm.
I'm I'm OCD when it comes to evaluating the quarterbacks. And like I say, you coach two of the best, and they were able to learn concepts that helped them transition to the next level
Yep.
much easier. Those guys was throwing the full route tree. They were doing next level things. Like, and then I gotta tell y'all about the story though, because when I came to Colorado, they were playing a team from Omaha, Nebraska. And again, I am a football guy, so I get excited when I see kids from other areas that I don't get to see, because I want to know what the talent level like and how they prepare and what's different about them. And I remember they was playing Omaha, and the quarterback was number 4. He had threw a
Hmm.
couple of touchdowns, and I happened to be online, and they were talking about a 5-star quarterback out of Omaha, Nebraska. And I was on the post, and I was like, hold on. And then I saw his number, and I saw him throwing it a little bit, and I was like, that look kind of familiar. He got way more power in his arm. And I'm like, what are the odds? So I tagged Coach Jazz. I said, hey, Coach Jazz, is this the quarterback that y'all brought to Colorado to play against y'all? And he said, yep. And both of the guys are playing against each other. Trent had a phenomenal game. Trent threw for like 300 yards and like 7 touchdowns. Like he was on fire. Like everybody ate that day. But those two guys are now gonna kind of compete for a job. And
Yep.
and I'm sitting there saying to myself, like, both of them are going to Alabama.
Yep, both going to Alabama, man. He's gonna the kid Jet is a year ahead of Trent, so he'll be there before Trent. But I talked to
Oh,
Trent
that's a
and
good thing. Then that's a good thing. I like that.
I talk to Trent and Jason all the time, man. Trent's dad and bro, Trent could go anywhere in the nation, bro. Trent
I
wants to
know
go
he
and
can because
compete.
UM after him. I'm not a UM fan, but UM is
Yep,
definitely after him. UM
yep.
want him bad. I know.
But
I've been
Trent
seeing a
said,
lot. Shannon Dawson been on him heavy.
yep, and he loves Shannon. He told me he talked when I talked to him. He said he loves the head coach there. He loves Shannon, man, but he wants to go to Bama and compete, man. So that's what he wants.
I know it's a family thing, man. It's a family thing, so I can understand. I ain't gonna lie. When I was watching the recruiting battle, I had already knew where he was going.
Mm,
I knew already. Talking to Jason, me and Jason have been, um, me and Jason have been cool for a while. Like
right.
his dad. And I always wanted to get up to a game. So hopefully this year I get up to the game and I get to watch my boy. What's the DB name? The guy,
Micah,
that little dog,
Micah Fleming, man, number one
Micah Fleming.
DB.
Micah Fleming. And
I
I and I
remember
and I
you
remember
was on
I
him.
remember I was telling Micah, like I I like to be honest.
His dad loves it. His dad loved it, bro. His dad. We talk about you all the time, man, because you had some guys in front of him, and you was like, I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah,
how he's
yeah,
gonna
most
pan out.
definitely.
You said I don't know how
Definitely
he's gonna pan out with his size, but if he keeps grinding, man, he's gonna be good. And he's
facts.
top
Cause
five cornerback in 2027 right now.
and you know what? And I try to be as honest as I can with people because
Mm-hmm.
I know by me putting out rankings every year, I have relationships with college coaches and the recruiters and stuff. So
Yep.
I know what they say to me. I know what they tell me. I know what they say. Like they're they they choose size over everything. Measurables is
Facts.
everything. That's why you can look the part. You got a lot of guys that look the part and they could say it look like Tarzan, play like
Play like
James, and they
Jane.
think they could teach you everything. And you can tell them like I remember when I was younger and I was ranking and doing the stuff like that, and some of it I understood, but I had to get more mature in the mind and understand what they were saying and pay attention to everything because with rankings, I'm gonna be honest with everybody. I change my formula every year. Like I'm always like seeing something different or whatever. I used to pick talent and then I started doing just genetics, like just how big they are. Because the tall guys, Taylor Green ran a 4.3. He ran a 4.3 because his stride and there's less steps for him to run 4.3, 6.6. So his stride and everything, he's running like a deer. He looked like a deer out there running. So I look at size just like with quarterback, and we're in an era where some of these little quarterbacks have been getting recruited. Cause like think about Michael Alejandro, who's at Hawaii now. If you don't know who Micah is, Micah played for Las Vegas Strong and one of
Mm-hmm.
the best youth football teams ever that Coach Keefe coached with Darius Curry, the 2019 OG Ducks who won the trifecta. That's 3 national championships. They won AYF, YNC, and they won FBU with
That's
their
hard to
team.
do. That's hard to do.
So Micah was the only one to beat them that year. Michael
Mm.
was the only one. He played for Vegas Strong. He's lefty. Go look at him and what he's doing at Hawaii now. He was one of the most successful high school quarterbacks at Bishop Gorman. Just phenomenal,
Mhm.
but you saw it at a young age. So size ain't really been holding quarterbacks back neither. They really kind of been shining through everything. But just
You,
the like I tell them all the time, I don't try to be mean. I just try to get them a reality check. You can't take things personal. You just got to take that information or use it as motivation because you got somebody like D'Angelo Pons who
mm-hmm.
played for Washington Park. He was a quarterback when he played for Washington Park. 2018, they was playing against the Plantation Wildcats, Mark Fletcher's team, and they got knocked out in YNC and Plantation ended up beating beating the Atlanta Ducks that year. And Pons was on the Washington Park team. He used to be the quarterback, but he played defense as well. So him being an undersized corner, like I told Fleming, like, hey, that's who your son kind of reminds me of.
Mm-hmm. And that's what
And
they watch. They watch Pons and Avion Terrell. coming
Oh
out of
yeah,
Clemson.
Avion Surreal.
Like that's who they model their game after. And Micah right now just about to be a senior, man. Like his measurables and his combine numbers are just as good as those guys right now. So him and his dad, they put the work in, man. They live a football life. That kid don't got a regular life, man. Like from sun up to
I know,
sundown, it's
I know. I
football.
always see he was always a hard worker.
Yep, yep.
He always was a hard worker, man. Like what are some other players that play for you that's doing some big things right now or transitioning to the next level outside of the ones that I don't that outside of Luke them and stuff like that.
Man, it's so many of them, man. I'm so proud of these dudes, man, because even if they not going Division 1, man, they going D2, they going JUCO. I got my tight
It don't
end.
honestly, it don't matter right now because
It don't.
at the end of the day, if you got your mind frame that you go make it, you got to make the best of your opportunities. And with the transfer portal, you're seeing these D2s and these lesser colleges are being used as JUCOs, and the kids are graduating, getting a chance to show themselves.
Yep, my kid Teray, man. He's at Texas right now, number 21. That was on my team, man. Teray Davis, he's at Texas. He was a 4-star out here, DB. Check him out, Teray Davis. Noah Lucero, he got Colorado State, Wyoming. Our running back Kamari, the one number 5 that you like,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's going Division 2 out here in Colorado, man. Nichols, my cornerback and running back, he's going Division 2 out in North Dakota. I got one of my linemen got Fresno State, Boise, all the Mountain West schools, man. So most of these kids are going and playing big time football, man. And I stay in touch with all of them, man, and I love them to death, man.
Man, I love what you're doing out there, brother. You already know I'm coming. I'm coming out to Colorado this year. You already know. And I'm looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at Big West. If y'all don't know, the 58, 50, 52,
52,
52,
80.
80 Junior Buffs are coming to Big West. Shout
Yep.
out to them. And I'm looking forward to seeing them in my bracket and seeing how they match up at Big West. We haven't opened registration yet for Big West or any hospitality series. We're currently working on the pages and everything to get registered. So that should be available Wednesday. And we go drop the flyers for Big West, DMV hospitality, and Northern hospitality, so we can get around the nation and see some of this talent, a lot of this talent around the country. Coach, you got anybody coming to Colorado? Is Big West gonna be the only thing that you do far as traveling?
No, I got a team from I'm talking with Coach Chris and the El Paso Broncos. We're trying
Okay.
to get them to come in. I got an we going to Tulsa. We're going to play a couple teams out in Tulsa. I don't know their
When's that?
names right off top. That's before we go to the Big West. So that'll be like in the middle of July.
Okay, okay, okay. So you getting started early, man. You getting
Yep.
started. Boy, you like that Midwest, huh?
Yep, man, I love it, bro. Chuck Tolson, man, he put me on the Midwest, bro. He put me on it. It's football in the Midwest,
Yeah,
and I.
most definitely. That's why we travel to all the different markets. I ain't gonna lie. Every year I'm trying to get in the new market. Like honestly, like we had Cat do the D1 Nation and they had teams from Alaska and guys from Kansas and
Hmm.
Oregon and Utah. So that's like, and those were some good teams. So like I say, I'm always open to going into new environments and checking everything out. I
We
know
got
this
a
year.
we got a team. We got a team out here, man. My boy Brandon Beasley, his team, the Spillionaires. They got a tough 12U team, man. They going
I
out to
know he
play
told me he
on.
coming to Big West too. I got to get Brandon on as well. I definitely want to see the Spillionaires. I know he had a running back. I don't know how long ago that was, but he had a nice running back too.
Yeah, Chance is in high school now,
Wow.
but they got a
How he
12U
doing in high
team.
school?
They're doing really well, man. But they got a 12U team, man, that's really good, and they going down to play on YFN the first beginning of the season. The
Where they going to
Ravens.
play YFN at?
I don't know, but they going down to Miami and playing them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so you gonna have to check that out, man.
Boy, you just made Woo, boy, I ain't gonna even lie, boy. You just took the wind out my sails. He going down there to play who?
YFN, the national champs.
Man, I hope he gets some work in before that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I love it though because, like, at the end of the day, I feel like right now I'm gonna be honest with you, and we need to talk about this. Like, it's too much stock put into preseason. Like, people will hold that
Yep.
preseason win over your head, and preseason is just for preparation. It's just for game planning, just for tweaking what you need to tweak to make sure you don't make those mistakes when it counts. So people, people see, he say he gonna send me the info once we
Yep.
get the date.
And
Like,
how much better are you when you come back from that though?
exactly. But see that
You
I ain't gonna lie. This is what I do in my events. I do tournament style now, but I'm depending on the city I'm in. I'm probably gonna do showcases as well. I don't put anybody in there with somebody over their head, like
mm,
overmatched, because you got to realize you dealing with a different set of parents now.
right.
Like, they got they stock and they critical and they not coaching. Like, they're
Facts.
easily they will snatch their kids and then not know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll look at it like, hey, we just got out there. It's preseason. I gotta know what works. I gotta tweak this. I gotta know. So I don't put people in overmatched games. Now, if
Right.
you ask for it, I'm gonna give it to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But most of the times, I and then most of the time, sometimes I can't give it to you because that team will be like, "Who is that?
Yep.
Man, we don't want to play them." Like, they'll
But
tell you,
but
like, "Man,
that's
we ain't getting no cloud for playing them."
it's a double edged sword on that, man, because when I reached out to Chuck Tolson with Kane Archer and them, and I said, man, he's like, bro, y'all better stay in y'all place, man. I'm like, bro, we trying to get to where y'all at. So we had to go do it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, facts.
We
I
had to
remember
go
that.
find the
And then
smoke.
y'all had Booby out there that weekend too. He was playing with
Yep.
DFW.
Yep. Yep.
So, like, that was a star-studded weekend. Just look, we got
Jihad,
Kane Archer, Trent Seaborn, Booby.
Little Jihad with the
Yep. Look at how, oh yeah, I forgot Louisville was out there with
yep.
Lamar and them.
Yep.
Yeah, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. But dog, listen, preseason for me, preseason for me, I don't put a lot of stock in it. Like, even when I'm doing rankings down the line, which I'm glad I'm putting out my last independent and govern, and I'm gonna put that to rest. So now this year with the cutoff change and everything, now we can have one ranking. One ranking.
How do you think that's gonna affect you football, the cutoff, the new cutoff?
A lot of people aren't willing to risk anything if the opponent ain't got nothing to offer. You right. Honestly, I talked to my boy with this. I wish we had it because he like he get on my nerves. I call him Tone Fine Bomb. He get on my nerves. He says it's not gonna make a difference, and some people gonna have to wait a couple of years for them to see the change and everything. But I
Hmm.
beg to differ because at the end of the day, your ad is somebody that could possibly help you, but it's a gift and a curse with it because sometimes those people don't want their kids to stay back. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Some people may think that it's a setback. So you gotta look at it as in you may want to get that player that can change your team and stay back and got the right birthday, but at the end of the day, they might not want to do it.
Facts.
And I think it
Hmm.
depends on the depth of talent. Like, them areas that has a whole depth of talent, they're able to do that. Like, imagine if you're in the smaller market and the depth of talent ain't that deep, and you got to make do. You got to really coach
Hmm.
up your team. You know what I'm saying? You got a couple of good players, but you're slightly you overmatched by certain teams that got a whole bunch of kids because they have a whole bunch of kids to choose from. So I think it all depends on the area. Like, the areas with a lot of talent, the areas with a lot of talent, they will thrive and they will be able to step up. So I think these games will be a lot closer, but at the end of the day, people build their teams differently. I was just looking at Rivals, and I saw the kid Brewster or something like that, and this is why I said I used to tell Courtney this for DEI. I was like, yo, y'all cheating. Like you got somebody from Oklahoma, Louisiana, somebody from every city in Texas, and just to see his kids now, he had two bona fide 5 stars that are 11th graders
Nope.
that can
Nope.
that colleges want them now. Like he had Zane Rowe, like he had, man, listen, the players Courtney had on his team, they transitioned to the next level. He had the size and everything, and they kept getting bigger. They said everything bigger in Texas. They didn't lie. I'm
Facts.
here to say it.
Facts.
I'm from Florida.
Facts.
So shout out to Courtney Jackson and DEA and him building what he had and putting that team out there and let them demolish people. Because listen here, boy, he had some lion, tigers, and bears. Oh my, like
Hey, before
for
we
real,
get
for
off
real.
of here, Darian, I got a question to ask you, man. What do you think? How do I say this? What do you think is wrong with these offensive coordinators in youth football right now?
You know what's wrong with them? A lot of their offenses are outdated, and they move up with their team when they really got a 9U offense. Like,
Yes, sir.
you know what I'm saying? And they don't go to enough coaches clinics. Listen, shout out to my mentor, Coach Shanton Crummy. I share his videos, and like my guy don't get those talented teams no more, but he get to come to the Super Showcase and play with the most talent in the country. And he was 2-0 this year in the 5th grade game and the 8th grade game. And he enjoys coaching. He enjoys everything about it. But too many of the parents, they fall in love with the popular guys online that's doing a lot of flashy instead of the ones going to the coaches clinic. And that's what I had a post this year, and I meant it. A lot of people they're running to get these flyers made to say I play for this team and I play for that. I'm moving to this team because that team has motion. They riding a wave. But
Yep.
listen, I'm gonna be real with a lot of you people. I'm not taking my child nowhere that I haven't watched them practice. I'm not
Facts.
taking them nowhere I haven't watched them practice. Y'all be on the outside looking in and don't understand what is needed. The practice needs to be scheduled. You need to
Yep.
have an offensive day, a defensive day, a special teams day. You got to have position coaches teaching them about stance, teaching them fundamentals and techniques, teaching them
Alignment,
things that will
assignment,
help them
technique.
transition to the next level.
Yep. Let me tell you my practice schedule, man. We stretch. We do special teams. We do 2 periods of indie. We do inside run drill. We do team. We run. We get out of there. Next day, we do the same thing of defense. You got to have coaches that can take care of one-on-one individual periods. If you can't have individual periods, your team will never be successful just running plays 11 on 11. You got to get the alignment, the assignment, the technique down. If you don't do get those 3 things down, you'll never be successful, man. You got to develop these kids, and it takes work at the individual level.
Absolutely, bro. You said a mouthful, and that's absolute. Listen, your team is a reflection of that. I
Facts.
notice when I see it, it's execution. Like you could watch certain teams, and then it's gonna be like, okay, oh yeah, like they executing like that. Look crisp, that look clean. That's smooth. Like you
Everything's on
understand.
schedule.
Yeah, execution is everything, and that's what I say. Like before you make the moves, go and do your due diligence and do your homework. And then a lot of people got to realize too in these settings and the people you playing with or you going to play with, like, and they have these expectations. They don't have time to wait on your child to learn something. So
Mm-hmm.
it's easy to get lost on the depth chart, and then you lost the whole year that quick because once you
Facts.
fall out of favor, a lot of kids mentally check out. Like they go to mumbling around, they don't practice as hard, they don't know how to, and then you get the parents that makes it even worse because they start making excuses instead of having them fight for stuff. It's too easy to quit now in this era that we in now.
Yes,
It's
sir.
too easy for them to quit and give up, and that's just not what the culture should be like. And I and
Yeah.
when we do our super showcase, I did the most writing I ever did this year in our super showcase, because at the end of the day, I want all them kids to feel like when they do something, somebody watching. And
Facts.
we watch them all week. And I can tell you, a lot of kids, we feel are special, but when you get close to them, you understand what's not being taught, what's not properly being taught, and how much they're relying on talent. And some of them don't even know simple things,
I get
simple
a lot of kids
coordination.
like that, Darian. That they was the guy. They was the guy at their team, bro. And then they come over with me, and I'm teaching them the basic things because their coach just said, "Here, take the ball and run with it." They don't even know how to take the ball with the correct hand.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
switch hands. When they're on the sideline. Or the inside foot up at receiver. Like the little detailed things, bro. They don't know because they've never been taught that. I had
And
a
then the
coach tell a kid,
terminology, like they don't
right?
pick up on the simple terminology. You can tell them what's a cover two. You can try to
Yep.
test them and see. When you come to our super showcase, we're able to get closer to them. So I'm able to sit and practice and hear the things, or hear the coaches say certain things to them, and then they're being graded on the whole weekend. You don't have to show up and kill the game, because it's a team sport. But if you did what you were supposed to do, doing the work, doing the scrimmages, doing the practices, we getting to see that type of stuff. Because my thing, and I'm gonna always say this, and I say this repeatedly, mental makeup is my number one thing I judge a player by. Because mental makeup determines if you're going to fail or you're going to be successful. Mental makeup is the decisions that you make. So if you
Facts.
make poor decisions, you're going to always make poor decisions. I
Facts.
can't gamble on you if I know you make poor decisions. That
That's the
peer
truth.
pressure of mud.
Yeah, it
And I
is.
know
When
if
them bright
somebody
lights
say the
come
right
on,
thing in your ear, you off track. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I love what I do, and I'm excited this year. I ain't gonna lie, I've been seeing a lot of moving around, and I've seen a lot of teams add some stuff. So I'm excited. I want to see the Winslow 12U team. They done added Tucker from West West Orlando. He's from New Jersey. Osceola and Grimo have merged, and from Coach Cat, he said they look really, really good. So
hmm
it's been a lot of moving going on around here. Shout out to Coach Derek and Maryland Heat. He's been adding some monsters as well. So, like, I'm interested to see what this year holds. And Brandon said he gonna send me the yeah, most definitely. You can't be, and that's my problem too. Like, no, not to nobody. I ain't saying this at no certain person or whatever, but I gotta feel like you gotta do what's best for the kids, man. Like, sometimes you gotta let them go. I think presidents of these organizations have gotten soft, because a lot of these guys now, they take the parents follow the team.
Yep.
The parents follow the coach. Like, they scared to tell them, because they might be missing a whole age group, because this coach will take and start his own org. That's what's
Quick,
been happening. Like, they'll take and
quick.
start their own org. Don't know the first thing about running the org, but just know they got a name and they've been winning. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? So, um, just to see like just to see right now how things are. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what's best for the kids. If you know your coaching is and your formations, and if you gotta go to the Wildcat when shit get thick, that means you don't need to be coaching those middle school kids.
Facts.
Cause I
The
hate to
truth.
see that. I hate to see when
Me
stuff don't
too.
work. Give it to my best athlete and y'all just
Yep.
rock.
Yep.
Like,
Or
come on, man.
my thing is I hate playing teams that just toss left, toss right. You're never gonna beat me because my kids are too mentally locked in. They're gonna have the edges contained. They're gonna push everything back to the inside. My boys are gonna rally to the football. You're gonna have to put us in space to try to put some points up because we go put 40 up on you every time. So you got to be able to keep up with 40. So toss right, toss left ain't gonna cut it with us.
Facts, man, and that's all I want to see done more. I want to see guys put the kids first, and like, I remember when, see, I'm old school, so I'm a grouchy man. I used to realize why the old men when I was younger was always mad and get aggravated when they got to tell a young head something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm an old head now, so a lot of stuff pissed me off. So
Facts.
at the end of the day, like I want to see the guys put the kids first and understand that this group needs a different style of coaching. Like that's what make kids what they are. Like I remember when I came up, yeah, I'm the old guy who's talking about the old days. We had when we was playing weighted ball, we knew who our coach was gonna be. We knew Coach Boney was 135 coach, Coach Lorenzo was 155 coach,
Yep.
Coach Bo was 105 coach. Let me add my boy Keefy.
What
My
up with
boy
it?
Keefy, man, what's up, my guy?
What up with it? What up?
The legend.
The
Nah,
legend, my
man.
guy, man. But I was just saying, like, cause I know Keepy do this, and Keepy again, Keepy is a rare coach because he like I saw Coach Keefe, like to see Coach Keefe coaching one team, Coach Crummy coaching another team. I know these guys is way more deeper than wins or bragging on the internet. But like I say, a lot of guys like to follow the team. Coach Keefe was staying at 14U and getting a different team every year. Like he knows how to move on and get another team when a lot of these guys now they get a good team, they don't want to let it go, and knowing their
Hmm.
coaching skills it's only slated for 8 to 10. You can't go past that. You ain't got the knowledge to help those kids get to the next level. And I think that's kind of what I wish would change. But this ain't a perfect world.
Facts. Facts.
What's up, Coach, man? What's up, Coach? We got Coach Keefe in the house, man. Um, I've been excited. I'm ready to dive right in. Look at Cat
What's
said,
good?
y'all on? Yeah, we on. Hold on. Yeah, we on. Let me test it with the other phone. Coach Keefe, man, I got my first question for you is, and I think everybody needs to hear this. Coach, how what's your plan when you playing in two nationals? Like, tell me how hard that is. What's the focus behind that? Because I think everybody tries to replicate what you do. Hold on. Everybody think it's easy. And I know you've done this since 2017 or something like that.
Yeah.
Tell me the pros and cons of it.
I mean, the pros is just with me is the experience and to push your kids to the limit to see what they can do. The cons is you got to have the kids to be able to do it. The depth. Last year, I think the depth of us, I thought we were a little deeper than we really were, and we just ran out of gas when we got back to AYF. And it's always when you do it, it's like a little bit of luck involved, getting the buy or maybe not getting a team. Like we kind of played, Watkins, and then Georgia Eagles, Watkins, and then we had the Philly Blackhawks, where they're all ground and pound, so it's
Yeah.
a physical punishing game, and we had to come back to win the Watkins game, and I think we shot our wad, and it's matchups. You run a spread team, it ain't as physical. The Georgia Eagles is a physical team, so to have two
Facts.
back-to-back physical games, and then to come back, and I want to say the Blackhawks might have got the bye, so. Well, no, I think Watkins
Yeah,
got the
yeah.
bye. No, Watkins got the bye, and both of us, like our Miami Gardens and us, we just ran out of gas. Like,
Hmm.
and that's the first time I've had a team kind of run out of gas from doing both tournaments. I think Rod went through it the year before us when he played in both, and then when he got to us in AYF, we just manhandled him, and he ran out of gas.
Keefe, what's the day-to-day schedule when you do that? Like, what are you telling the boys to do? Are they hydrating? Are they resting? Are y'all out ripping and running? What are y'all doing?
Man, it's the long drives. That will, depends on it. Like the year we did last year with the team that won AYF, um, it was different because it was 2 different weeks. So I mean, it was like half of the week, so it was longer out, so it was easier kind of to do that one than this one. We played every single day. We played 7 games in what 7 days. We
Damn.
played every single day. So it's come
Yeah.
home, get some rest, ice them up, go to bed. Kind of like not the kids put it in a group. Hey, here's the film. Here's the breakdowns. Y'all on your own. Got to go look over, the keys of what we're gonna do because you can't really practice or have a walkthrough. Because as soon as we done with this game, we're on to the next game.
Yep.
And Coach Keefe, so when you left there, what was your plan when you leave there? What was the plan and what was your mission that you knew you had to do um going into 2026?
I think I knew we had to get bigger. bigger at some of our skills. We had to get more depth. Um, and I think like that's what happened like within the last week. Like we kind of really like loaded up. I kind of pulled a Mark move. That's what Mark be doing right now. You got to give him his flowers because he's controlling that South, that Atlanta area, and anything around it. Like what I'm saying. But that's to me. We had to get more physical. We had to get a little bigger at some positions, more depth if we gonna do it. And I feel like we had a great off season.
What does recruiting look like for you, Keefe?
Um, so we just like we got probably 5 of the 6 of the best kids in Southern California within the last week, and it wasn't even recruiting. Like we got a receiver that we would been going after for a couple of years. His name is Mike Jones, 6'2", probably one of the most dynamic receivers in the country, and he
My
made
who?
Mike Jones. You already know.
Who?
Yeah, and so we got him, and like he made a post with a jersey, and then like this other kid named Dante. I'm gonna send you a video, Darren. He got Kawhi Leonard hands. His hands are huge,
Oh
and when
God.
like I know his mom real well and stuff, and she's always loyal. They had left the LA Chiefs and went to the Rampage. The Rampage is trying to start back up. So I've never even I never thought she never even gave me the idea she wanted to come. So I ended up she was like she texted me like, hey, that's a good pickup, and I'm like, yeah, he can go. Da 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 da. And she just was like,
How big is
hey,
he?
which one, Dante or Mike Jones?
Dante.
Dante looked like Jalen Rams. Dante about 5'10", 5'11". Um, and she just texted me, that's a good
Six
pickup.
two
She's
and then 5'11". You picking up size, my boy.
no, no,
Man.
no, no. Hold on one second. My thing came down. But yeah,
No
so can y'all
worries.
hear me still?
Yes, we can hear you.
You can
Yeah.
hear you.
Okay, so yeah, so she texted me that. So I'm on the phone with my coaches and we just chopping it up. And she ends up I end up getting an inbox from the kids. So I'm like, hey, I got a inbox. Everybody like look at it. So I go back and look at the kid, the inbox. The kid got him in a duck jersey. Like he edited a picture and put himself in a duck jersey. And I'm like, what does this mean? And he like, I want to come play for you. My mom about to call you. So I end up talking to her and she lock in like happened within like 10, 15 minutes. She lock in. Then about 10 minutes later, King and Lorenz, which they call them Chippehoy or Dippy Dots, they kind of big,
Hey,
they
keep
got
me
a big
send that to
follow.
my other phone so I can put that on this. Matter of fact, send it to my inbox on Facebook so I
Did
can
you see the
I can
video
put it
though?
on the screen. I can pull it up on the screen.
Did you see the video though?
Nah, I ain't see it because it came to this phone that I'm on now.
Oh, okay, okay. Look, so I just said you got to look at it. Look how big his hands is, and so yeah, so King and Dippin. King's a quarterback. Dippin' Dot's another 5, 6 foot. He about almost 6 foot, lanky, long, athletic kid. So then they wanted to come. So then the next day we broke the news with them two coming. Then it's another kid that was on that LA Chiefs team. He had went to the Raiders, and he his dad just asked me when is our first practice. I just sent him an inbox like, hey, our first practice is this. The next morning I look, he got a jersey in a duck jersey talking about new chapter. I hadn't even
Damn.
talked to him, and he's dynamic, running back, slot, play everything, athletic. You got to put him. He kind of in the same tier as Ty, 24 on my team from last year.
Oh wow.
Athletic, explosive. You know what I'm saying? So then that happened. Then we got a big lineman. He's probably one of the best linemen, probably the best lineman in California. Big RJ from the Raiders team. We got him. He locked in. We got another kid, big defensive end from the Raiders team, too, as well. So it's like everybody locked in. And then we got another big, y'all actually, R&R actually ranked him. Another big 6'2 receiver, 6'3 receiver named Jeremiah Leon. Y'all ranked him as, I think, the best receiver in California.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think I know who you talking about.
Yeah.
Who
Then
that
we
is,
got
Cat? What Cat win that? Cat got to come back. Cat. Who he played for? He didn't play for Mega, did he?
No, he played for not that kid. I know the kid you talking about from Mega. He's talented. He played for the East Side Cardinals.
Say that again. What's
Okay.
his name?
Jeremiah Leon.
I don't think we have him in the
No,
database.
no,
No, we definitely do. We definitely
you
do. We
had him
gotta
ranked
look
in the
at it. It's
receiver.
probably
Hold on.
You see that video I sent you there in
yeah,
your
man. I
inbox?
seen them hands, boy. He got them catches mitt.
Yeah, he
Jesus
got them
Christ.
Kawhi Leonard hands. Them is TC hand. A grown man, his hand is next to. He wear a 4X glove.
Oh,
Wow.
what?
4X glove.
I gotta upload this video. Oh, I gotta upload
Yeah,
this.
so it just dropped in, and now it's just they out there fighting, we competing. Like that's just the biggest thing is now we just competing now, and it's I'm up to 44 kids right now.
And with this
How
team,
many? How
man,
many you traveling with, man?
35, you got to make the travel roster.
Bro, that's lovely to have options like that.
I'm talking.
Yeah,
That's a luxury.
hey
that's a
man, listen,
luxury.
listen, man. And I have to say, like OG Ducks are they hit their program doesn't just produce like you football stars. They produce those next level talents like
Yep.
every time. So like it's only so many programs that you can look to in the country that if I if I pick this kid off this team and he has a high ceiling, he's gonna most left definitely pan out. So like you go see him on the next level, man. I mean, like that 2019 team I was just talking about or whatever, with Darius Curry. I think Darius Curry had one of the most prolific youth football seasons that year. And that was just and I remember like the only game outside of the preseason game in Cali against Vegas Strong, they killed Vegas Strong from every point down on, especially the national championship game. They just made
Mm.
that boring.
Hey, do me a
And
favor and give me the kid's name again.
Jeremiah Leon, like Leon, spelled like Leon last name.
Oh, you got to give Keefe his flowers, man. That's what everybody motto day. When you a national team, man, or you trying to travel, man, you look back and get on those YouTube videos and watch what the OG Ducks been doing, man. And my flowers to you, Keefe. Keep it up, my
I
dude.
appreciate it. Yeah, we just trying to get back. We had a sour taste last year, and we
Facts.
just we just trying to get back and put the pieces around. So what I'm saying.
So is
Like I said,
Ty
at the end of
coming
the day,
back?
Ty coming back. Yeah,
Okay,
Keefe,
okay.
what is
You cut off, coach. I don't know what happened to coach. Coach cut off. I hope
yeah.
he didn't hear this thing off. But coach, man, how about your quarterback, man? Because I know you had the nice quarterback, the 6'2" kid. Um,
You talking
what's
about
the kid
Tavoy,
name?
Tavoy Cravens? Yeah, no,
Yeah, Craven.
he's back, and we still have Riley, and and then we just added King. Like we got three quarterbacks that can start for any team in California, and they're battling, and they gonna battle, like a high school adversity. We're competing every single day. You know what I'm saying? Receiver, we have Cairo Jenkins. It's actually he's Deshaun Jackson's stepson. His little slot guy, but his dad is actually like 6'5", so he's gonna be a big kid, route runner. He came from the Chiefs too. I forgot to mention him. I don't even know how to mention Cairo too. He came over first actually, so he came over first and just like a great slot route runner. Him and we got those are smaller. She's like him, DJ Jackson and KK. Caden Thompson. Those guys are like the little route runner mismatch, get in and out. So, they'll be battling. Got Noah, tight end, 6'1", 210, athletic, Rose. So like I said, we just excited about coaching. Like we ready for the season to start. Like practice is like it's going at it. And then the key thing is we get to practice against our 14U every single day. And they got probably 75 or 70% of that team coming back
That's crazy.
for
Wow, and
14U.
I know they added too. So Larry coaching that 14,
Oh no, I
or
can't hear you, Dan. Can you hear me?
you can hear me? I can hear you.
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you, Keefe.
We can
We
hear
can
you
hear you.
perfectly.
We can hear you
Yes.
perfectly. We
We
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
I can't hear you. Can y'all hear me? I can't hear y'all.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
we can
you.
hear you. We can hear you. Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know.
It might have switched to his headphones or something.
Yeah, that's probably what it
Hello?
is. We can hear you though, Keefe.
Might got to get out and come back in.
Yeah. Man, keep me giving that good. Man,
I can
man, it
do this
feels
all
good to
day,
be back.
Darian.
So
It it
I
feels
want to
good to
do a
be
little bit
back
more
home.
digging. I want to do a little bit more digging. Jeremiah Leon. There was the other kid, Mike Jones. I want to know where did they come from. I
Oh,
want to
now I
You
can hear
said
see
the
a
you.
little
Raiders.
bit
You
of their
said they came from the
history.
Raiders.
Now I can hear you.
Hey,
Yeah, now
coach,
we could have heard. We heard you the whole
the
Yeah,
whole time.
I couldn't hear y'all.
time. But what you were saying about how the practices is in your 14, y'all 14. I said who coaching y'all 14, Larry?
Larry's back coaching the 14. So when we practice scrimmage against them, it's like a game. Every practice, they gonna talk shit. They gonna get into it. Be a little scuffle break out. It's like the big bros trying to beat up on the little bros. We gonna get after it. So it's like when we play one of the best teams in the country every single day. When we get to Saturdays, it's gonna be easy.
Mhm.
Facts. You ain't no lie, man. I can't wait to see this team in action. Cat got some questions for you.
Yeah.
Man, so you know me, I want to know about the history. I know they're there now and they're certified now, but where were they? Where did they come from? What type of pedigree did they grow up in? So forth like that. Give me
What you
a
talking about?
couple of the teams, just the teams that they came from, if
The
you
new
don't
Your
mind.
new
kids?
additions,
Yeah,
your new additions.
your new
Well,
additions.
Dante, I think originally came from the Chiefs. I mean, from the Colts, but he played for the Chiefs the last few years.
LA
In the
Chiefs.
LA Chiefs and the Snoop
Okay.
League. I think they won the last 2 years. They lost in the Super Bowl this year, so they won two of the last three. He's over there with Joe. Joe did a great job with him. Him and Five, dynamic kid. Foster, his last name Foster. Carter Foster, athletic, got like kind of that Reggie Bush in and out of cuts and that type of things and that type of thing. And
Oh,
then
Man,
so
I
you
you
gonna
know
have to
what I
do a
need
change
from
of
you,
pace in this
Keith?
runner.
I'm gonna put it on. We gonna put it on live. We need a top 50 kids in California, certified by Coach Keefe and the crew, man. At the end of the day, man, y'all out there in the dirt. You just told me about a number five I never heard about, but I want to know about. You know what I'm
oh
saying?
no,
So,
explosive. Like he got jetpacks in his calves. The way he changed directions and cut back
So
and do all
so
that type of
basically, you
stuff.
got you another A John.
No, he bigger than Ajon though. He about
Oh, I
five
know he was
nine.
bigger.
He bigger, but yeah, the
hey,
way he get
John
in and out.
Richardson,
No,
A
Ajon
John
Bryant
Bryant.
on my
Brian.
19 team. Uh,
You remember you used to
Okay.
always do the
yeah,
flips.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But don't it remind me of he changed directions like Zach Branch. He got them big calves,
Ooh.
but explosive, fast. So and I can't
So you
forget I
got
got
your change of pace back this year, basically,
man,
is
we
what
got
you're
him,
saying.
and I got a big back Poppy, who was my number three last year. He comes back too. So like we're loaded from backfield. We got different sets, tight end sets. We could do a whole lot of anything. Like I know we used to say who gonna take over the Lambo. We got a Bugatti this year. Like who gonna be the
Mm.
Coach,
driver in that? And then
coach.
Mike Jones came from the Raiders. I know he played for the Raiders. I think he played for
Okay.
the 49ers. 6'2", dynamic, can play corner, lanky, get out of breaks, great hips, like good. You know what I'm saying? So Lorenz and King also he's played for his dad. They played up in Palmdale, but they've always been around. He's one of the best. He's dynamic, long, lanky. Like we got pieces, and then the RJ kid. I've been after him since he was 10, about 6'1", probably about 280. Then we got another one, Vita.
Wait,
Uh,
what position he play?
he played guard. So I'm gonna have him and
Okay.
Pancake on the same side.
I
Then
was
on the other
just about
side,
to ask you about the line, coach. You know the way into the playoffs, the way into the postseason is through the trenches.
yeah,
So how did you guys improve on the trenches? I know you guys have one of the best kids in the world, Mr. Marquise Williams. But what else did you add in the trenches?
so we added RJ. He's probably the best lineman in California.
Hold on,
Six
hold on, hold on.
six,
Hold on. How big is he?
he about 6'1", probably about 280. And then we added Vita, who about 6'1", 280. And then we added Big Jace for the right tackle. He's about 6'3", 6'2", 6'3", 240. So we've added some O linemen, like we've added some O line. We still got Kennedy, who's one of the best defense ends, but it's another kid we're working on getting. His name is Prince. He's from the Raiders, linebacker, Samoan kid, about 5'10", 5'11", just smart, knows the game. If we get him, like that's it. I'm shutting it down. The team is set. We ready to go. And I actually picked up another kid from San Bernardino. Not a real known kid, but he's just athletic and physical. He's a corner, just an athlete. So he's a little green, but I think coming out here with us by the time he's definitely gonna help us. But we're definitely this is one I was telling people. I just told him yesterday. I said, when we had our practice yesterday, I said if you coming on, if you want to come on, come. If you want the ball 20 times, go somewhere else. But if you want to
Mhm.
come do something special, because skill guys wise, we're better than the 2019 team
Okay,
from a
well, let me
skill
tell
point.
you this. So
Hold on,
this,
Kevin.
hold
Did you
on,
hear
hold
what he
on.
just said?
Yes,
They're
I heard
better
it.
than the top
And let me
suckers.
touch on it. The question I had was just about to touch on it. Okay, this past year, you guys went through a gauntlet, just like you just said. Okay, to have to go through two different
Nationals.
championships and so forth, nationals. Excuse me. Um, that team won decisively. Okay, how are you guys, or what are you guys going to do differently to prepare for that gauntlet this year? I know you guys have gotten more weapons and so forth, but will that be enough? What else are you guys doing as a staff to prepare for that endeavor?
Oh, we got the staff back together. So we got Ram back now with us, with DJ, and we just, we gonna make sure. And the one thing I like about this team starting out is all the kids get along. They all mess with each other. That's what that 2019 team had. There was no egos. You had Sin, you had Ajan. Nobody had an ego. They all was cool. They was happy. They didn't care about individual awards. And I'm getting the same feel for this team. And I think the thing that's gonna help us prepare us is our 14U. They're going to be one of the best teams, if not they might start preseason number one in the country. Like,
Hmm.
Yeah,
all the
most
pieces they got
definitely.
coming back. We get to play them every single day in practice. We get to
That's
scrimmage them. We
unfair.
just, we get to
And
we get to do that every single day.
and
That's
I'm quite sure
unfair.
y'all look like a 14U when you take
Oh,
it
Right.
with all
absolutely,
that size.
absolutely. We can literally go if we want to. We can go 6'2" on the corner, 6 foot, 6'2" back there, 6 foot. And this is
Yeah,
Keefe,
this
no,
what
is
are
this is
what are
March.
I
Oh
This is
trust
Lord,
you.
you
You
March.
talking
got
about
plenty
you
of
got
good
six
experience.
foot kids
that's
everywhere?
that's unfair.
If we wanted to, we could do that. That's how big we didn't gotten. We could actually do that if that's what we wanted to do. I was
Keefe,
saying the
what
versatility.
what does the schedule look like going into the fall? Who have you put on the schedule?
I'm locking something in with DMVU right now. We trying to get to Darien stuff and move our Hawaii thing, but I'm trying to figure that out right now because I definitely want these guys to come to Miami. They got to see that's the best environment to play youth football is in Miami.
Hmm.
Rod and them is coming out to Rod bringing a chapter, but I don't know why the 13s ain't coming. But it is what it is. We ain't gonna say that, but we gonna go
Well, they
chase it.
gonna
I
have to
know.
come. They gonna have to come with if you come to what you call it. I mean, if you
Oh,
come
we
to
gonna yeah we come
Tulsa.
yeah we come up there we come beat up on them for sure.
Southfield
And
will be there.
yeah, and then the
Um,
other the other one, and then I think Hester's supposed to come out. I know West Orlando's bringing some teams. I don't know if he's coming. But we gonna go play everybody. Like
Mm.
we
I
want
already
to
know.
this team right here. We want to go play. We want to go play everybody.
is
Y'all going on
Hey,
DJ gonna be
tour.
on that
the
schedule?
one
Cause
the
I know he
one
wants him.
thing The one thing you know about the OG Ducks, when it's 13 and 14 U time, oh, they outside.
Yeah,
They
they
Yeah,
are.
my
outside.
11 you outside. My
They
11 you in the
Hey,
lab.
have
we can't. Hey, we can't forget about that team. That legendary Ducks had a great run too. They was following
Oh,
Big Brothers
they did.
coming going everywhere. So
They did.
like
they
them
going.
was the
They
boys.
stepping out in Atlanta. They in Atlanta. I think July 12th. That's the earliest a Duck team has ever played.
Mm.
Because out here
Wow.
we not like y'all down there. Nobody else is playing, so we can't get no warm up game. They
Yeah.
ain't even practice. A lot of these teams don't start practice to the end of July, so we don't even get no chance to get no work. How they down in the South they start in June and playing, so we fresh off. They might be game four, and we fresh off the not playing nobody our first game.
Yeah.
That's
And
what we
I
doing,
agree, and
Keefe.
that's
We
why
playing.
that's why Big West is my last event because I know y'all get started late round there, and then teams will be able to come outside then. So that's huge. So like, yeah, you absolutely right. Every year y'all always come outside. Y'all go everywhere. I think y'all the most traveled team in the that has ever been. I don't, what region you haven't been to?
No facts. We've been everywhere.
So just to get that, man. Um, who you think? If you doing your, if who you want to see the most?
That was my next question.
Georgia Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia Eagles.
They know they got away with one last year, but I mean, we won't have to play them until what's name because we won't go back to Atlanta. We did 2 trips back to back, and they didn't return the favor.
Mm.
Hopefully, I get them to pull up. I need to see or whatever. I would love to get them to pull up too, but like it's kind of different now. So hopefully we get them to pull up. I'm looking forward to that because, like I say, with the 13 U's, my boy Donut in Texas is putting together a 13U, and I'm quite sure he gonna have a lot of talent from Houston, and he'll be in South Florida as well with his team. He does
Does
all the scouting
DEA?
for us out there in Texas.
He ain't supposed to. We gonna see if they make it out the summer.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to see that. I'm gonna hit Courtney up. I'm gonna see what's up with Courtney, but we go definitely work on that. I'm looking forward to it because right now it's shaping up to be the biggest event in Florida. Like it's been in Florida. I have a lot of commitments and I'm looking forward to um just having it in the backyard. And I know everybody hyped about coming out. I got all the hometown teams ready to compete. So it's gonna be a movie, man. I'm looking forward to it.
So for the Ducks, it's two chips a bus.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
That's what it
With this
sound
team,
like.
with this
Hey,
team,
how you
Hold
how
on,
absolutely.
hold on,
you how
y'all. It
you
sounds like three
sounding?
to me because I know that
Eh,
11's not added something.
Yeah, yeah,
I,
no,
I know, I know, Coach.
oh, Devon, yeah, no, Devon got a kid from the Sacramento. He's a problem. He's a problem. That like he's good. That kid is real good. And I think this is his second year with the team, so I think they're gonna grow too. They learned each other last year, and everybody when you come back now, everybody's buying in. I don't think everybody was bought in last year. Now I think everybody's bought in. You take it's like building a puzzle. You take a couple kids away, you add a couple. You got to
Mhm.
fix the pieces and get the pieces to work. And I like what they're doing. I think they got the baby Chris kid back. He has a lot of potential. So, and then now, when they played Mark, their
Hold on,
quarterback
hold
got
on,
hurt.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. They got baby Chris.
Yeah, they got him back. They
Hey,
got another
Kiki,
kid.
man.
Hey, hold on.
What did y'all do this
Y'all
year? Did y'all
quarterback.
play to the? Did y'all
I
play
got
to the football guys? Why
Yeah,
it sound
man,
like everything quarter?
this
Falling in
this year it
place.
is.
hey,
It,
hey bro. When I tell you, look, man, baby Chris, he is one of the next ones.
no,
And
he's
I'm
good.
telling
He's
you that.
talented.
He's extremely talented, extremely athletic. But he came to the combine last year at in California, and he's a ultimate competitor. He was
Uh,
competing versus kids that were older than him. He didn't care what grade you was in, to be honest. He was definitely impressive. So I am, man, you just got a cheat code, to be
Yeah, no,
honest,
and,
bro.
I know he left last year. He was frustrated, but they didn't have no quarterback for like half the year. So,
That's what I was just
so
about to
yeah, so
ask.
yeah, so
Do
so
you
yeah,
guys have a quarterback to get
yeah,
him
no,
the
no, no.
ball?
Kaysen is there. So Kaysen's one of the best quarterbacks. And we got another one too. Larry got your boy Ryan Phillips back.
What?
He back as a duck on the 12.
Man, he done
What?
grown, right? I know he done sprouted.
He ain't hit his spurt yet, but he's still dynamic and
Man, his
explode. We got
dad's probably about a good 6'1", so I
nah, his
think
daddy about
him
6'4". The mom is real little though.
six.
She's real little.
He's 6'4".
Yeah, name big Rod is
Man,
6'4".
he's 6'2",
Nah, Big
6'3".
Rod about
He,
6'4".
he about the same size as me. I don't think Big Rod taller than me.
I think he taller than you, but yeah, we
He
got
might
him
be.
back.
He
We
just
got
might
yeah,
be.
yeah,
Got you.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
but either way, we know that his parents, his pedigree has size. So I definitely think his spurt will come. But bro, his athleticism since he was young, I'm talking about he was 8 years old. He had a faster shuttle than his older brother in the
Mm.
first combine I've ever had him at.
I
So
need the Georgia Eagles in SoFlo hospitality. I need the Georgia Eagles there by any means necessary. I need them there. I need them there like the fifth. I'm
Yeah,
putting
no,
that ball
we
around
got
the whole
Ryan. So
call,
we got to get
James.
our Mister Everything because Larry opened up with Rod Mack. That's a hell of a opening up.
Who?
Larry, Rod's supposed to bring some teams out here. Larry do. So we got to have our Mister Everything because we gonna have to throw the whole state of California at that kid.
Man, who
We ain't got
y'all got
nothing,
at 12?
huh?
Man, you talk about, man, listen. You know what they you see how you just said what you added?
Oh, I know
That's
they
what
added
they
the whole.
added
Yeah.
of their team.
Oh, I'm already knowing.
They
Hey,
added
Larry know
50
that.
for Brick. They added 50 for Brick. They added Raiden. They
We know
added
what they added.
Yaya,
I've
man.
been, in the no feelings group. I see all the additions that's dropping. It ain't gonna be a problem. But you know us, boo.
Say,
We
Bruh,
I
gonna
they
know
turn
where
got
down
they at.
Nuke,
nothing.
dog. Nuke, you been watching Nuke in 707? Nuke is even taller. They got Yaya man on one end and Nuke
Oh,
on the other. Oh my God! Then you got Dash Mitchell too, and everything man go run around like the Black Mamba. Like, oh
You
man,
know,
bro. Like,
he's a
on
problem.
the
hey,
12U
Spillionaires,
level.
Spillionaires
That's
coming to Miami, and I'm telling you now, that's gonna let y'all kids know where the bar set at, and you go know what you have and how your kids
is
compete.
that 12U?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
12
Lil Rod's team.
All right, well, I'm telling y'all right now, 12U,
Hey,
ICO
keep it
grind
Brandon
mode.
from Spillionaires say hit them when you free.
Listen to
Hit
me,
them when you
12U. Osceola grind mode is probably one of the most underrated mergers this off season. Osceola Cowboys were in the Florida Elite Championship, and then the
They
other
won
team,
United Tykes, and I think they went to they in C1 N too. They were in another one
I
as
think
well.
grind mode was over there. But grind mode, they actually got knocked out in the semifinals by the champ, who
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
the Bugatti boy. Bugatti has kind of disbanded a little bit. A
Yeah, because
couple
they
of
have
their
no coach. They just put out the flyer, and they 12. You was the only one without a coach.
So right now, those two teams who just got knocked out by the champion have merged, okay?
Mm.
And they have some of the most dynamic players around in this area. I just went to their evaluation this Sunday, right? There, I'm about to drop some cards to you, but I'ma just say, y'all remember PvP? Y'all
Mm-mm.
know PvP, Progress
Progress
Village.
Village. Progress
Yeah.
Village. They
Progress
probably know them.
Village. Progress Village top three players was their quarterback, their one of their receivers, number 11, and their running back, Booby. I seen all three of them at the evaluations. So,
So they not gonna
You gonna
merge
be at the
past
evaluations
one
this
of the team's
Saturday
best
too, ain't you?
players.
hey,
You
it,
gonna be at West Orlando's evaluations this Saturday too, ain't you?
I might pop out, baby. You know me.
Yeah.
I
They,
show
they, they,
up. I show
they
up.
need
I
all.
show out.
I told KJ they need all the help
Hey,
they get.
too.
We 3-1 against West Orlando.
Oh Lord, man, why you doing like that?
3-1 against West Orlando.
Hey man, hey man. I heard y'all went through the air and that was one of their Achilles. But I heard there was a lot of kids who were going over there. And to be honest, the one kid that went over there that
Treasure
everybody's
Coast.
talking about is
Treasure Coast.
Carter Cass. Okay. Carter Cass just solidified their secondary for them in
Yeah, he's
multiple
nice.
ways.
They
Okay.
gonna need him. They gonna
He's
need
In
him.
nice.
multiple ways. So honestly, I just want to see it. By all means,
I still say we got the best secondary in the country right now.
okay now. Hey,
But
and
does
when you
West
talk
Orlando gonna have
confident
a
like that,
quarterback?
boy, it gets scary, boy. Hey,
Yeah,
you see
yeah,
how he's smiling with that little smirk? That little
yeah.
Is
like,
West
Our
I ain't
Orlando
secondary is
gonna
trying to
have
something
a
let it out
terrible.
the
quarterback? Cat,
bag, but I got
cat,
some.
cat. Is West Orlando gonna have a quarterback? That's what I'm saying. Will they have a quarterback, or will it be Drake and that quarterback again?
So right now, I feel like that will be their Achilles. Last year, they didn't necessarily find the piece that they needed at the helm to allow them to have a more diverse offense. They ended up having to have Drayton at quarterback, but honestly, he did extremely well at the role. The issue for me was their defense. They could not necessarily stop. Uh, in the big games when they played against OG, when they played against some of the bigger teams, it was their defense that kind of kept them out of the game, and put them in
I think
trouble
they played good
situations.
defense. Like I said, I think the quarterback to me personally was the problem because at the end of the day, Drayton's athleticism and he's a fool in the open field. So when he get in
Hmm.
open space, it's hard to stop. The
Yeah.
problem is those passes and making you respect the passing game, him getting it out to the hash or him like sometimes it was hit and miss with that. So that's why I say with the offense, and remember this is 13U. What work on 12U don't work on 13U, but I think they're
Yep.
a
For
big
sure.
physical team. So
Darren, look what I
they
sent
loaded.
you.
They are loaded, man. They
And
are
they got Tudor. We saying
loaded.
Carter Cash, bro. They got Tudor.
They
They
got
got
two to
Tudor for
two.
Duval.
They
Darren,
got two to
Darian,
two.
Darren, look at your inbox.
They got 2-2. Don't play.
Man, who that
Jazz,
is,
man.
Keefe?
What level you on this year, Jazz?
12U.
12U?
Yes,
Man,
sir.
you coming down here and getting some of this smoke, baby.
I'm
Nah, he
going
coming to
to
Big West Homes.
I'm
Oh,
going to
Big West.
Vegas.
Okay, okay.
I'm going to Vegas.
Okay.
He going
For
to Vegas. We
sure.
got 808 Elite 12 you coming
Do
too from
you see what I
Hawaii.
sent you, Darren? Do you
Yeah,
see
yeah,
the
I'm
other one
finna
I sent you?
download that right now.
Look, did you see get the other one?
Hold on.
With the music start like that, you know it's
I'll talk
fire.
about ass.
Hold on,
It,
hold on, hold on.
Straight up.
them is two of them.
I'm
Look
gonna
at
Show the
he
post it
other
look
though. I'm
video.
finna
tall.
save
He
it and
look
post
he
it.
look
Show the
tall
other
and lengthy
video.
like Nick.
Show the other video, Darren, the one
All
handed.
right, I'm finna
That's the
download
one
it
with the
real
big
quick for you.
hands.
Oh, that's the one big hand guy. Look, Leonard. Kawhi.
He got Kawhi hands.
Oh man.
Look.
12U, 13U, 14U will
Oh, so
be
we whip
a
it up on you on Big West then.
movie.
So Larry whip it up on you on Big West.
Hey, we got 808
Hello.
Elite coming too now.
Hello. Wait. So Larry coaching 12 and 14s?
Yeah, he got 12. You know, that was his team last year. So he's gonna finish off with his boys. He came to take our 12U.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Jazz, man, don't let him be talking to you like that, man.
Man,
Tell him that Cali ball ain't
he
about
talking
nothing. But
he talking about a secondary on 13U. That 12 you better have a secondary.
hello.
At 12 you better have a secondary.
Oh,
Hey, Jazz,
we
man,
got
what's your offense looking like,
We
baby?
got Jeremiah and we got Ryan Phillips, two of the most explosive kids in the country back there
Man,
for sure.
I
And
got
we
one
got
too. I got
Swaggy and
two.
B Smith.
I
So
got two.
yeah,
I got two receivers and I got a slot that go and a
okay,
quarterback that can throw it. So
Man,
okay.
I want to know what the quarterback is looking at. What is his name? How tall is he? So
I got
forth. Talk about
I
him a
got
little bit.
two. I got two right now. I'm working with
Okay,
two right now. So
man.
one name is Hunter and the other one's name is Mark, Mr. Everything. So he do it all,
Okay,
man.
Hey,
now.
So
you got to change that name.
Hey, that's a big title to
it
fulfill
is.
right
It
about
is.
now, my boy.
But like I tell people all the time, man, the defense don't dictate us. We dictate the defense, man.
Okay,
So
now.
Okay, I respect that.
Defense is always supposed to be reactive. You feel me?
yeah.
So by all means, I want to see it. Now I got to see it in person, baby.
You know
Man,
my
I want to
offense is
see
gonna
the
always be
quarterback.
on
He showed.
schedule.
Man, listen. Coach showed me a quarterback. I love him.
Okay.
Then he turned around and tell me I got another quarterback, so I'm running a two quarterback system.
Yep. You already was following the Hunter kid, huh?
What's his last
Yeah,
name?
yeah.
Hoyt, Hoyt.
Oh yeah, we got Hoyt in there. We definitely got Hoyt in there. Man, oh man, oh man.
Man, there's
Which
been a lot
event
of
will
moving and
be
shaking this year. I'm looking forward to the hospitality series. Like I say, the Maryland Heat will be coming out to Big West.
mm,
The play Saturday and Sunday. We got Relentless that already told me they locked in. Relentless 11U will be there, and OG Ducks will be there as well.
I'm ready for football to start tomorrow.
So,
you
like,
don't
we
want them
looking forward
problems.
to that.
You don't want them problems.
Mm.
Them people is already outside. You hear me?
Yeah, we outside with it.
They
I'm
is
looking forward to it.
already outside.
I'm looking
Trying
forward to it.
we doing
This
a whole April, whole of May. We doing spring practice. We doing 1 day a week padded camp for the whole month of May, and we're doing
Okay.
sevens. And then I'm gonna give them June off, and we gonna get back going the first week of July.
All right, so
Oh,
I'm gonna
and you
tell
finna
you
get this
this,
time
Jazz.
off?
I'm gonna tell you this, Jazz. So we have an event that we are planning right now. Something for the trenchmen.
Okay,
But I want you to bring your linemen out, and we're gonna line it up. They're gonna do instead of 7-on-7, they're gonna do basically 5v5 trench ordeal. But it's gonna be clinic, camp, as well as the 5v5 tournament.
sweet,
So
sweet.
just keep your head on a swivel. We'll make it something affordable, as well as we're gonna definitely drip the big boys out.
All right,
And at this event, no skills at all. I don't want no man. If the pretty boys come, they gotta be the refs
you want the
or
big
the water
uglies?
boys.
You want the big
Only
uglies?
big uglies get to participate in this one. Okay? Trench people. Trench people. But yeah, man. Hey, Keefe, man, when we gonna set up this Florida versus Cali, dog? You over here, man. Yeah, you
I'm
must
ready
be
now.
scared, man.
What you
What's
mean?
up, man?
What you mean, man? I love South Florida, man. You know, Orlando, my
Man,
second home. You know,
man, we can line it up, man. I mean, I just need to know when is the best time for you guys, because it's always sunny over here. I know it's kind of sunny over there. I just don't know the weather over there.
nah,
That
whatever.
song
Let's
must be
let
lying.
let let's chop it up and get it going.
Come on now.
I'm
Your
with it.
Lord knows. Florida versus Cali is something we've been saying we need to put together for the longest, man.
I'm with it.
Yeah,
I'm
we
waiting
need
on
to do
you.
that. We need to do that. Middle school, six to eight.
Six
Let's
to
do it.
eight. I don't want no babies. Shoot, if you want to, you bring ninth graders too. What you talking about?
No, we
They
ain't bring
not
no
gonna. You
window.
can't probably do nothing like that
No,
out there. You
no,
know,
no,
you
no.
got
You
Really?
can't
different.
play all star games in high school.
Yeah,
hey,
six
But I
to
don't know.
I
Keefe,
It might
think
eight.
in
change
Keefe,
too.
ours,
how's that little running back doing that was with y'all 2 years ago? That's at modern day now.
Oh, he's balling. They should have let him play more. He was the best back on the team last year. But
Right.
when he got in, he just did the same thing he
Yeah,
did
he
at
was
the youth level.
33 or 34, wasn't he?
34. Yep.
What's his name?
Asir Nimhart.
Sear Nimar. Yo, that boy cold.
Yep.
that's Big Asir. He done came to the showcase a couple times, two times to be precise. Walked away with an MVP one time for sure. And the second
No.
time came back a little bit nicked up. But nonetheless, Asir Nimhart is definitely an honor certified athlete. Big
Facts.
shots out to my boy, man, for sure.
Man, but you already know we had Coach Keefe here with us today. Coach Jazz, man, catching it up. We starting this podcast back up, man. We gonna have some more guests in the later on in the week, and we gonna start recapping the Super Showcase eighth graders tomorrow. We'll be back on tomorrow, and we probably gonna have some of those kids that showed out in in those games as well. Um,
We're
Hey,
gonna
keep
do.
it,
We're gonna
man. Make that
release
happen,
the.
man. We need y'all at Slope. We need you in Miami. Let me know about that. Jazz, we gonna see you in Vegas. Keep in contact with us. We already know you got them quarterbacks for us or whatever. You know, great show today. We appreciate you guys. You already know how we doing it, Cat.
Just to let you know, tomorrow we will be dropping our all eighth grade, all super showcase team. It'll be first team, offense and defense, and we'll be talking about that, discussing that tomorrow. So make sure that you guys tune in. What time you put on there, man? Because you be telling me one time, and then we go to another time, and then we
Hey man,
be.
hey man, hey dog. Listen, you
Darian be
already
on black
know
people
the
time for
app is
real.
having an update. So don't I got on early and I had to update stuff and do stuff. It was different. But we got on
Okay.
here and we did the best that we got them guys on here to tell everybody what it is.
All right.
And
So
Keefe say he
what?
want the Georgia Eagles. Jazz, who you want?
I want the Ducks. I want Keefe's 12 U10 now,
There
man.
it is. Good lord.
Keefe
You don't worry
say
about
he
it.
want the
My wife
12.
about to
You
come out here and
Larry.
cuss me out.
Larry
Larry, you
ain't
heard
turning
it
down
here.
nothing but his collar, so you ain't got to
Hey,
worry
it's
about
just
none
it's
of
all
that.
respect, man.
Uh,
I like that work.
Hey, Jazz, I ain't
What's
gonna
up?
even lie. I want to see you against the Las Vegas Hawks now, cause my little baby Steve Young be choking that thing, man.
All right, man.
Lady Payne.
Y'all go get it when y'all feel this Cassidy Tanner and Brandon, man. These two little dudes is different, man. And they compete nationally. So now you put them behind my offense, man. We gonna go crazy.
Okay, now my boy
Ooh.
Cassidy
Hey, you
always in
heard
the
it now. You
mix.
heard what he asked for, and I'm gonna give it to him. He asked for it. I'm gonna give it to him.
Brandon,
it
He
is
know.
done.
Darian, you act like you like this ain't nothing new, like something new to me,
I
man.
listen, coach. I know that. I'm just these other people might don't know that. I
I
know
love
that.
it. I love it. I love it.
Big flex.
You already know, man. Shout out
That's
to
what we
y'all
do
for
it for,
tuning in
though.
today, man. Great talking with you
Hey,
guys, man. Appreciate you guys, and we gonna
All
continue
right,
to chop it up. And we out.
for sure.
there it is.